Yeah. Hey, hello, and welcome back. And yeah, getting right into it in a moment. When I get more CEs. Oh, those CEs. I really gotta better organize this. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Wow. Talk about luxury. I never got the lure of having a dip in the floor for relaxing. Looks weird to me. But that's just me. I know, just look at all this space. It's on the corner too. We have an incredible view. Yes. What is she doing here? I certainly have no complaints. As long as one forgets all about all the ghosts. Thank you both for coming along with us. You were a big help in exorcising those ghosts. But, can I ask what you're doing in our room, Alice? It's because Alco's here. We're very good friends after all. Or you said you'd kill her. It's only natural for me to go wherever she goes. Oh, please. That's ever happened before in our lives. You're not fooling anybody, you know. Now, no need for a Barney. Alco, Miss Alice is one of the most distinguished members of Avian High Society. A barbaric lady like you could never hope to understand the elegance of or pure intentions of winged beings like us. Oh right, I still haven't introduced myself. Hello and good day, Chaldeans. Must be Barry. Must be Barry? Working at a museum in the mountains. What do you cook up to get sent back to a backwater like that? We've seen weirder. That bird just talked. What, you never seen a bird talk before? I do it all the time. I'm a pretty hard worker, at least for a bird. Now, don't tell me. The guy who looks like he loves candy stores is meh. And the innocent wide-eyed wonder girl with the purple hair is Mash Cheery Light. See? I heard your names earlier, and I totally remember them now. He was close. Of course, I'll forget him again by tomorrow, seeing as I'm a bird. Oh my goodness, did it just die? Alright, guess that would be shocking if you hadn't seen it before. Don't worry, he's fine. See? Huh? Did something happen? Wow, Mash, you should see the look on your face right now. Yes, something happened. Don't worry about him. This is my most useless ploy kickshaw. All he can do is die and come back to life. His name's Robin, but don't bother remembering it. He's like a woodpecker, but even more annoying. Anyway, don't worry. I'll tell him to stay out of sight as much as possible while we're staying here. So, Robin's alive and well too, huh? Well, I guess that makes sense. Seeing how he's a Robin and all. How does that make sense? Alice is right. Just ignore him. Living and dying is just his daily routine. But enough about him. It's time we take stock of the situation. I believe you when you say you're from this culty organization. We haven't known each other for long, but I can tell you two are good people. But I can also tell I need to keep a close eye on both of you. This might not mean much coming from me, but using servants, heroic spirits as super powerful familiars, that's not just something anyone can do. And there's no way that kind of magecraft would be sanctioned without a major order from on high, or a crisis bad enough to warrant it. Kind of bit both. So I find it hard to believe that two people qualified to use it just happened to come down here for sightseeing. Can you tell us the real reason why you're here? Assuming it won't cause you any problems, that is. It was supposed to be vacation. Okay, I'm going to trust you too and tell you the whole story. You don't mind, right, Mash? Okay, one explanation later. And there you have it. These distortions that show up on the belt of human history are called singularities. And it's our job at Kalia to protect the foundation of humanity by erasing them before they become permanent. This time, we detected a very minor singularity in Kumino Hot Springs, so we were deployed to investigate. We're not able to contact them right now, but we came from Kalia in the year 2019. So from your perspective, that would mean we're from the future. I see. No wonder I don't know anything about your people. I didn't buy your store before, but you've convinced me. I might be open to lending you a hand. But what about you, Alco? What do you think of them? Of course I had a great first impression of them. I think you both are amazing for protecting humanity's future from behind the scenes. I'm especially so impressed by your success rate. How much detail do we go into? I'm trying to be more like that myself, but it just never seems to work out. I fail a lot too, trust me. Well... I'm guessing someone messed up. Well, comma L. We're only human. Nobody gets it right all the time. But we're all here now. It's all because you two never give up. Thank you, Master from a faraway mountain. That aside, there are a lot of words I've heard before. Did you know about singularities before, Alco? Me? A little. They're like unique timelines that aren't connected to history that take place before or after them, right? How humiliating. I can't believe there was something you knew that I didn't. I'm not really sure how to respond to that. Anyway, I can tell you're really into what they're saying too, so I'm sure you won't mind telling them out, right? Good. Okay then, let me introduce myself again properly. I'm Ozaki Alco, a freelance mage. I know I said I came to these hot springs for fun, but I'm actually here on an anonymous tip that things could get really dangerous around here unless somebody does something. Dangerous how, and what kind of something? Because that's very, very vague. That I'm afraid I don't know. All I know for sure, doing nothing isn't an option. But thanks to you two, I know where to start. If this is a singularity, then we just have to find out what's causing it. It's usually rail. Your turn, Alice. Why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself? I'm Chronology Alice. I'm a friend of Alco's. She and I, well, I suppose you could say our destinies are intertwined. So she's here to investigate an anomaly. I pretty much have no choice but to help. So there you have it. I look forward to figuring this singularity's mystery with you. Same here. Thank you so much for your help, Alco, Alice. All right. Now that we're on the same page, let's start looking for the Grail. That's it. Usually it is. The Holy Grail? As in the Holy Grail? Is that usually part of these singularity things? Oh, no. It's not the Holy Grail you're probably thinking of. We've come to refer to any source of magical energy powerful enough to create miracles and mystics as Holy Grails as a matter of convenience. Damn? Seriously? Well, I guess it makes sense. We're talking about something powerful enough to warp space-time itself. Why don't we start by taking a look around the inn? Holy Grails are essentially pools of high-density magical energy, so we should be able to sense it if we get close enough. Wait, I want to see you perform a summon first. You can do them if you have a workshop, a territory you've made for yourself, right? Let me see what the Chaldean summoning spell is like. I don't know if that's really necessary. I don't think things have really reached that point yet. I swear. You're such a magecraft nerd, Alice. I'm sorry, but would you mind indulging her? She's always going on about how mages associating magecraft is just a bunch of cheap tricks. But she's still fascinated by it. I have to admit, calling on heroic spirit is pretty extraordinary magecraft. So I think she's feeling extra competitive, seeing as how she uses familiars herself. It's not like that. We're just going to need fighters anyway, right? Now go on. Show me. Just once is fine. You do make a good point. We need to know if we can coordinate, I guess. Understood, Master? Deploying round shield. Okay, I've established a connection to the ley line. The music. Now I'll connect you to a second level spirit origin with ties to the land. I wonder who gonna be. Spirit origin graph acquired. Initiating spirit origin output. You cleave for heroic spirit summon. Weighing your magical energy, Master. Guardian of the Scales. And who do we get? It worked. I wonder what kind of heroic spirit it will. Huh? Okay, this is, I guess is how we got him. Wait, what? Sojiro? His body is a spirit origin made of ether. He's definitely a servant. What in the world? What did you get mixed up with something this silly? I'm sorry, but do you mind if I answer your question with a question? I was just in a strange place, and I felt like someone told me the world was in danger. Next thing I knew, I was here. I guess this means this is going to be my next part-time job then? I forget what voice I had for him. I guess... So let me get this straight. It's 2001 right now. And you just summoned me as I was in 1991. And you did so with some mysterious power, all to solve a mystery in these hot springs? That's right. Normally, your spirits are summoned with knowledge from the current time period, but that doesn't seem to be the case for you. In fact, I'm still not sure why you appeared here as a servant at all. Look, Dustin, I know for sure you're definitely a familiar now. You were always like that anyway, but now it's like you've officially made it. Congratulations, you've leveled up. Hold on. Does this mean Suzuki is moving on your magical energy, man? Oh no. Sojiro was actually summoned by the power of this land. Senpai is just acting as a keystone, keeping him here. As far as I can tell, Sojiro's materialization is limited to this land, specifically the hot springs. So, I'm limited to this land now, huh? That's great. That makes things much easier. Now I don't have to worry about anything that comes after. I think there's a saying for this kind of thing. Alright, what happens in Kumino stays in Kumino. Well, he's looking on the bright side. Anyway, I have no idea what's going on here, but I'll be happy to help you with your job, man. I swear. I can't believe you're just okay with having no idea what's going on or what to do. But then, I guess you're always one to go with the flow. You two know him? Yeah, you could say that. Me, Alice, and this wild child once all lived in the same house. Anyway, he's not gonna be any help solving the mystery, but he's decent enough in the fight. So, you should at least be able to use him as your bodyguard, meh? Just don't let him pay the lay detective, no matter what. Huh? Of course I'm going to help him investigate. Why'd the music disappear? When I take on a job, I see it through to the end. Besides, it looks like fun. I just told you that's not happening. You're just going to cause chaos, so stay put. Oh, you better not go anywhere, at least for today. Take one foot outside that door, and I'll blast you to pieces myself. They have funny faces. I've got some business of my own I need to take care of. I'll be done by night. Meh, I'd like you to learn everything you can about the inn's other guests in the meantime. Bye! What do you all think? I don't see any reason not to start investigating now. Come on, Mash. I knew it. That was a warning shot. Got that? No second chances. You're staying here today, and that's final. Sorry, you two, but it looks like you'll have to investigate without me today. I'll join you tomorrow. Oh, so what are you going to do, Alice? Investigating the inn sounds like fun, huh? I'm going back to my room. Let me know if anything interesting happens. Her expression was like, I am just done with this. Berserker.
仮眠から目覚めると、そこは一面の帰りたい空間だった。慣れてはいるけど、勘弁してほしいというのが本音ではある。さて、それじゃあ話を聞かせてもらえるかな。
So, considering he said he came from 1991, does that now mean there are two of him?
「旅館の構造、調査の仕方は確認してある？」うわ、また出た！この旅館。いや。
Quickly level him up a bit.
強くなった。
All I have to do when I get the first one.
「着替えはないのか。いや、気にしないでくれ。大方青崎にリソースを取られたんじゃないか。強くなった。栄養がすごい。アルバイトじゃないけど報酬がもらえるのは嬉しい。やりがい、ご褒美。ありがとう。お返しはできるだけ近いうちに忘れずにするよ。
我ながらいい。
と思ったんだが、これって清掃業。次の依頼だ。焦らず一休みしてから取り掛かろう。
Okay, what are the other things needed to him? Okay, lanterns and milk. That means this is just gonna be meeting other people. Oh, Bazette. There's someone here in the hall. I think it's one of the exorcists we met today. In the lobby. Excuse me, okay, let's go talk to them. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Alright. You were the last psychics to show up earlier. It's not often you see exorcists working as a team. You seem pretty young, too. Shouldn't you be at school? A bit older than that. We don't go to school. We both work for a research facility. We also don't actually have any psychic powers. Our main job is, well, I guess you could say it involves studying folklore. Oh, nice pivot mash. You always come through. I guess that's technically true in a way. So you're not actually here to perform exorcisms, huh? It's like you and I are in the same boat then. I don't care about the money. I got more than enough. Isn't Bazette always strapped for cash in the... But I know of her. No, I'm here because I received a report. There's someone who needs to be someone crucial to humankind's advancement in this country. Sealing designation. Dun dun dun. My job is to reinvestigate that person, not to exorcise ghosts. I see. So is this the actual Bazette then? You do kind of have a secret agent thing going on. That being said, I'm not a rank amateur either. I've slain my share of evil spirits. I was expecting to be treated as an exorcist when I got here, but I don't mind. Works out to the same thing in the end. So, you're looking for someone? Is this person here at the inn? No, I just came here to, brush up, really. That's all. I don't know anything about Secret Springs. I wonder which one she wants. Shoulder pain? She does punch a lot. I just thought I would rest a little before I got started in earnest. Though I admit I'm not tired at all. So you're really not interested in the hot springs? Of course not. It's just a coincidence that I happen to choose these springs. Yes, that's it. I did hear there are 5 wish-granting springs in total, but I also heard they only open up 1 per day. Whether that's true or not, it makes sense to put limits on things that supposedly grant wishes. There's only one problem. Oh, what's that? They say the secret springs only work on 1 person. Well, specifically, once a spring grants someone's wish, that spring apparently loses its effects for a whole year. That's quite the drop. That's, Yoshisuke said the people who had their wishes granted in the past were chosen completely at random. So just going first doesn't guarantee your wish. It sounds more like playing the lottery. Humor me. Under those circumstances, what do you think would be the best way to ensure your wish come true? She wanted to try to attack other people. Well, if you could make sure you were the only one going in the springs... Exactly. The best way to prevent another guest getting their wish granted instead of you is to make sure you're the only guest left. But don't take it too seriously. That's just a thought experiment. Still, there aren't going to be many people at a haunted inn located way up in the mountains. That's too far away for the police to keep an eye on. So, I wouldn't be too surprised if we saw a series of unfortunate accidents out here. Well, that was intense-ish. Oh, what When I unlock those two? I probably missed that. This hallway has such a historical feel to it. I can't wait to see what the hot springs at the end of it are like. There's a sign that says Kumino Inn Old Building. I guess that means the building we've been in is new. And the one containing the hot spring facilities has been preserved in its original state. Not Muramasa, or not Shiro. I'm not sure who it is, because like, you get spoilers over the years, so some people say, oh, actually, that's spoilers. Sorry about that, Missy. I was so distracted I didn't look where I was going. I can't believe I got dizzy after an only hour in the bath. Maybe this is a sign I finally ought to retire. Not at all. I'm the one who should apologize. I was walking backwards and should have been more aware. By the way, this may be a strange question, but your name wouldn't happen to be Muramasa, would it? Muramasa? That's awfully nice of you to say, but no, that name's a little too big for my britches. I do own a forge or two, but these days I'm just an art dealer. The name's Shiro. So many people here who look like others we know. He seems regular. All we're having is here are shameless frauds. I ought to know, I'm one of them. I know a few tricks for clearing up spiritual disturbances, but nobody here's a full-blown exorcist. You two, you're the real deal. I can tell from the air about you. You've got guts, going up against the Kuno Mountains Ox God. Good luck. If you don't make it, I'll make sure you get a proper burial. Well, he seemed nice. Shiro jumped back towards the new building. It looks like he's one of the guests. That aside, it's very confusing how there are so many people here who look exactly like heroic spirits we know. Yeah, you said it. But that doesn't mean we can get too comfortable. I understand. These people may look like the same as our heroic spirit friends, but they aren't them. We'll have to approach them fairly and impartially. Without preconceptions. I don't know if I've been to the next one then. This must be the entrance to the large bath. There's the reception desk for the hot springs. There are a lot of massage chairs here too, although there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the counter. Oh, not Sugitani. Looks that way. Too bad. I was hoping to have a nice cold drink first thing after getting out of the bath. Too bad you can't buy booze from the vending machine. Where's that proprietor when you need him? Hi there, I'm Oh, beat me to it. I'm Sugitani Rainbow. I'm probably pronounced that wrong. Exorcist at large. You guys are here to make a killing too, yeah? I'm loving the Kumino Hot Springs so far. There's evil spirits, yokai, and curses all over the place. I wouldn't want them all hanging out in my backyard or anything. Around here, every creature you take out nets you a nice cash prize. Talk about an easy way to make a living. I was relaxing in the bath after a full day's work. You two ought to check him out too. He feels really good in there. The proprietor guy's a terrible cook, but he does a great job of keeping the baths in shape. Yes, we'd love to try the baths once we get the opportunity. By the way, can I ask you which one you went in? Me? Just the regular old hot springs. Those special secret ones are all dried up right now. Seems like they don't bubble up until the middle of the night. The first secret spring's opening up tomorrow. Let's see. I think the first day was the Spring of Youth. Well, that's one spring I don't need. I'm going to spend tomorrow hunting monster Tanuki up in the woods. So, what brings you to the hot springs, Sugitani? Well, she just She said she was here to make a killing, so you sound pretty familiar with the criminal hot springs. I don't know if I'd say that. Ah, I see how it is. You two don't believe that the spirits can grant wishes, do ya? These hot springs have always carried blessings since long ago. The whole wish granting thing began once current proprietor took over. I think he made the whole thing up just to attract customers, right? And yeah, most of the time, the Secret Springs benefits are barely better than placebo. Yeah, I think I feel a little younger. I think I feel luckier with love now. I guess my skin's looking better. Things like that. Oh. But the thing is, some folks really did have their wishes granted. It happened right around this time of year. You know how much this inn used to charge back before it got haunted? 1,000,000 yen a night. How much is that? $8,735. Huh. Wait, was that 1,000 or million? 8,000. So be careful around the proprietor if I was you. He's hell of a nouveau riche. Riche? Don't let his appearance fool ya. You mean he's You mean he's not actually interested in money? Exactly. You get it. Someone's got that kind of money, but isn't using on themselves? They have a different use for it in mind. I believe he said he inherited this inn. Does that mean he's the son of the last proprietor? Nah, the last proprietor didn't have any relatives. Apparently he retired and lives in Atami these days. He became their adopted son a few years ago. Never heard of him? He used to be one of the most popular entertainers around, right before his surprise retirement. Nobody knows why he suddenly quit showbiz. A bunch of magazines wrote about it, but the truth is still a mystery. That just makes him even more suspicious. So I know we still have, not Shiki and not Ishtar to go. Not sure who else is not. Oh. This must be the reference room. Looks like it describes this area's history. People just contributed to its development. Local crafts of creepy dolls. I guess a lot of big ryokan inns have comic bases like these. What a wonderful way to showcase the local culture. Don't touch, don't touch. It does seem a little one-sided, though. Very true. They're all wonderful works of art. I guess she likes this type of stuff? This says that Kuno started producing dolls during the Showa period, and that caused the local economy to flourish. Wow, look at this one, Senpai. It's life-sized. Which one? Kojin. There's something about this doll design that makes her seem like an elegant woman and a brave warrior all at once. Her hair is so thick, it almost looks real. And her wrist joints are so smooth and lifelike. No wonder she's on display as a work of art. If I didn't know better, I'd think she was human. She is. Thank you for the kind words, but I'm afraid you do me too much credit. As you can see, I'm very much alive. If only I was truly a doll. Not Kojin. Kyojin. But you're human? But you didn't have a pulse. Prosthetic limb? Because I was stopping it. As a little prank. You two are just so cute that I couldn't help myself. Hello guests from the outside. Welcome to the Hermitage Pavilion. My name is Kashin. I live here at the inn. Please call me Kashinko. Oh, hello. I'm sorry for treating you like an inanimate object. Do you know you can stop your own pulse, Senpai? Yeah, he was going to say about that. You just got, like, on TV shows, like, you put, like, a big enough ball under your armpit. Yeah, you need to apply pressure on your armpit. She didn't seem like she was doing anything to stop it, though. Let's start over. Hello, Kashinko. I'm Mashikirite, and this is Meh, my senpai. We'll be staying at the inn for a while. Possibly for a while. I think it's your job to manage the room, then? Oh, I don't work here. Nobody in my family does. We've always just done whatever we feel like. I just live here as a favor to him. Yoshisuke. Make sure the other psychics don't cause trouble. His advertisement has drawn lots of psychics who all talk and no walk. It's rather infuriating. I don't care if they get themselves hurt when they mess up their exorcisms, but we can't let the spirits run around causing havoc after they've been riled up. So she's like a secret weapon? So when spirits start going on a rampage after a failed exorcism, I have no choice but to defeat them. I see. So you are a powerful psychic, and Mr. Yoshisuke keeps you here as a form of insurance. Then you just go after spirits causing trouble? You don't get rid of them on your own? Why would I do that? Yoshisuke is the one who wants them exercised, not me. Like, she did say she only does what she likes. I won't take this exorcism stuff too seriously if I were you two. You'll only get yourselves hurt or worse. I especially stay away from this reference room. The spirits here are especially touchy. You really end up cursed if you stop by at the wrong time, especially when it's dark. There was a psychic once who came to this room at night and became enchanted by the dolls. That was when she discovered something in that cardboard box. Making figurines for dummies. Instruction kit included. Next thing she knew, she took out the kit and began single-mindedly working on making her own doll. She never used a chisel and nippers before, so no longer for her elbows and fingers were covered with blood. But even then, she just kept muttering things like, "That's not right. Why isn't this working? That should do it," and so on. She worked on that doll for 7 days and 7 nights without food or sleep. The other psychics and I tried to stop her, but to no avail. What happened? She disappeared. When we came to the room on the 8th morning, she was nowhere to be seen. Maybe she was finally free from the curse, and she decided to leave? Of course not. What happened was, this room just gained another doll. I mentioned blood earlier, didn't I? It's because she used her own body as material for the doll. Look, it's that one right there, right behind you. It was nice meeting you. Come on, Mash, let's get out of here now. I feel like that was just another prank, or possibly two. Darn. And here I thought I'd get to introduce my friends. Well, hopefully it was a good lesson for them. I don't need any looky-loos causing trouble. If they're just going to die anyway, it'll go down easier if there's only one death per day. Creepy music included. Room of no opening. Excuse me. What's this place? Man, it's really far in the back. I'm afraid you can't go in there. I'm sorry. I know I said you can exercise as many evil things as you like, but you can't go in there and do it here. This place is too much for you to handle. I'm sorry, we didn't realize this room was off limits. But what do you mean it's too much for us to handle? Oh yes, Perhaps I should have chosen my words better. I didn't mean that's dangerous in here. I only mean that door refuses to open, no matter what we try. Or we won't open it by the time we're done. Rumor has it that leads directly to hell. Between this place and Hell's Pavilion, you speak this mountain has lots of dangerous sounding names. But that's because of the special power at work here. Or perhaps I should say, the special something. You mean that idol? My. I can see you two don't know much about this mountain. Have you ever heard of a yokai called a Kuran? Yes, I have actually. Don't know much about it, but I have heard of it. They say it was a spirit beast that looked like an ox, and that could predict the future. People here used to hold it in great reverence. And I can't say I blame them. Anyone who knows exactly what tomorrow has in store will never fail at anything. It's human nature to cling to crutches like that. However, this mountain Kudan is just a touch different from the others. Turns anyone who talks to it to a Kudan themselves. Impressive, right? Once people know what the future holds, they can take steps to pretend what they don't like. To put it another way, they can give themselves a hopeful tomorrow. What do you think? Makes sense why this Kudan would be referred as the grantor of wishes, no? What does he mean by that? So you're saying that Kumno Mountain's Kudan is the idol being worshipped here? That's right. Although we call him Wan now. They say his sleeping chambers lie beyond that door. There doesn't seem any way to open it. I'd be careful anyway. Nothing good would come from trying. You know, we were told you used to be an entertainer. That was a long time ago. I first visited these springs by coincidence after I retired, only to discover that we shared the same name. The former proprietor and I hit it off. Eventually, I ended up in charge. Yes, we heard. Apparently they live in Atami now. Oh, we also met one of your employees earlier, Kashinko, in the reference room. She said she was a psychic you hired yourself. Didn't she now? Lady Kashin actually spoke to you two. That's a surprise. She's so shy that she usually never talks to anyone. She begs people. Damn, I thought she'd be acting strange the last few days. What does she think she's doing talking to regular guests like that? Oh, sorry, don't mind me. Anyway, I'd better get going. I'll have your dinner brought to your room. Oh, one more thing. This room is officially known as Wanwan's Road Home. But there are also 4 other dreadful haunted spots around the inn. The endless hallway in the old inn never ends no matter how far you walk. The devil's classroom in the reference room, where the dark arts are practiced. The hanged writer in the camellia room, where no one ever leaves from. And the inverse mirror, where your reflection will try to kill you. Be sure to stay far away from those 4 areas. Many others have tried their luck with them, and they've all paid a heavy price. And you say that with a smile. Huh. Solve these mysteries. Nothing else new yet. Looks like this episode's gonna be lots of talking. Oh, and it's nighttime now. And that's everything we learned today. Secret wish-granting springs, spooky stories of haunted places, and a yokai that's been worshipped on this mountain for ages, huh? Well, I expected as much. This is all starting to sound a lot more believable. I thought there was something unsettling about this inn. I had no idea things were that bad. Meh, Ash. I'm sorry you two had to do all the work today without me. But I'll be there to help out starting tomorrow. That's okay with you, right, Azuki? Yeah, sure. Knock yourself out. I already took care of the problem. You probably tied up the other ones. Great. I might still not be able to do anything impressive, but I am a servant now. I know I'm not cut out for investigating and deducing and stuff. I'll do my best to keep you both safe. Don't worry. Thanks for sending someone. I'm used to being a meat shield. Thanks, Sojiro. A meat shield, you say? Tell us more. Sure, I'd be glad to. Next time we have 5 hours to spare, I should tell you the whole story. You're not gonna believe what I have to say about a certain someone who may or may not be in this room. Something on your mind, Miss Alice? Let me guess. Wishing dinner had been goosefish hotpot? Don't blame you. She knows. Anyway, nothing you told us about concerns me at all that much. I'm curious about the other guests we haven't met yet, though. More importantly, you're not going to be staying in this room, right, Suzuki? You'll have Alko stay with me. Considering the number of people here, that's the most logical way to handle this. You don't mind, right, Alko? Huh? I was hoping to hear more about Kalia's slumber party style. But I guess that's fine. We'll just have to chat after we get to know each other better. Then it's settled. And let's go. It's getting late. Yeah, I get it. You're still cripplingly shy. Don't mind Alice too much, guys. She doesn't actually dislike you. She's just cautious about what she says to other people. She might be crabby, standoffish, and too proud for her own good. But she'd never spend time in the same room with you if she didn't like you. Honestly, it's amazing that she was willing to spend an hour here after only just meeting you. Right, Sojiro? Huh? I don't know if I said that. She's a lot more sociable now than she used to be. In fact, she was at Giannis all by herself the other day. You know, that cafe with the strawberry themed menu? Whoa, really? Oh wait, I know what happened there. She probably just got a craving for strawberry shortcake and couldn't wait until you or I got back. It looks like you and I have a lot of catching up to do, Alcop. One moment, my nose is clogged now. I'm me, going to pluck out what you know, just like I tear the stems off of strawberries. And there she goes, hopping around. Okay, guess that means it's time to call it a night. Well, since we're staying at the hot spring inn and all, maybe I'll take a quick dip before going to bed. Oh, right. I know I can trust you all, so I'm going to tell you this now. If this singularity isn't resolved, a wishing star is going to come here and wipe out humankind. That's a great thing to end the conversation on. What? When's a conversation like that? Wipe out humankind? Still no battles. Well, this wouldn't be the first time she's about something crazy out of nowhere. There's no point in trying to apply common sense to it. We'll just have to surround her tomorrow and have her tell us what she did this time. Anyway, we okay to discuss sleeping arrangements now. I count 3 bedrooms in this suite. I assume you 2 are each going to take 1, so would it be okay if I use the remaining one? Of course. Thanks. Don't mind if I do then. I love sleeping in a proper bed. It's good for the soul. Are you actually feeling sleepy, Sergio? I thought servants don't usually need to sleep. Really? You mean Kali servants don't even get time off to sleep? No, they do. It's not like that. I was just wondering if using your spirit form instead might help you conserve more magical energy, that's all. Oh, I see, right. You mentioned that most servants can change to spirit form during dinner. I've actually been trying to change it to mine for a while now, but I can't seem to pull it off. My eyesight, stamina, and strength are all about what they used to be too. I enjoyed my dinner just as much as always. So yes, I think I will get sleepy at night. I could stay up to keep watch if you need me to, but if possible, I'd rather not. Until sleeping will help me conserve magical energy, and I'd like to make sure I have enough for when I really need it. Go ahead and sleep. Match's shield won't allow her to test any danger. Oh man, that shield of yours is a great match. It seems like it can do anything. Almost makes me wish Aozaki would take a page or 2 from it. Oh, and speaking as your servant, I have something to tell you. While you 2 are looking around the inn... Uh-oh. What is it? Did something bad happen? Oh no, nothing like that. I just called the proprietor and reserved the private outdoor bath for you for tomorrow. He said you can use it after dinner. Since you're staying in a hot spring inn and all, it'd be a shame not to enjoy the bath at least once. Oh, talking about considerate. And now there's been a murder. Wake up. Yeah, she looks panicked. Wake up, Senpai. We have an emergency. Something terrible has happened. Sorry. 20. No, 10 more minutes. I'm sorry to disturb your sleep, but you need to get up, dressed, and head to the public bath right away. There's been a murder. Well, the event's called murder. It's Aoko? She's dead? What? What did you say? It would have been funny if Val came right in after. I'm dead? Me. Oh, nope.
自分、今回は普段よりおとなしいんすよね。空気読んで黙ってるっていうか、一元さんに久遠自邸の品位が疑われるようなことはしないっす。
Okay, so yeah, the next one is just I gotta do more. So yeah, I'll just go through these once for each of these missions, and yeah. Animal Living Ghost. Okay, does this mean I have to use Tiger Man? Jaguar Man? Or just any animal themed? Oh wait. Switch. No one that has multi-hit. Okay, so... case.
まだまだ未熟者ですが頑張ります。熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ戦いですか。逃げ場あるわけないじゃない。早書きですよ。カルウェイの白兵戦行きます。順応中準備。熱を帯びなさ
I hope this area
Maria
counts enough for
い。二度と地上には返さない。なで切りがいいかしら。お別れね。最後に恋を教えてあげる。哀れと惨めの水の鳥。私の棘でさよならね。もちろん下がっているように。輝きこちらです。なで切りがいいかし
yeah,
ら。
so Lupin.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストロークブルーサマーパラビオン。圧倒します。いい波がかぶるわ。ダブルで行くわ。大掃除と行きましょうか。見ていなさい。まとめなで切りがいいかしら。これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストロークブルーサマーパラビオン。目を覚めて。夏かっこいい。下がっているようにやります。そこです。突破します。まっすぐ。今回はうまくいきました。
ふと思ったんだが、これって清掃業務になるのかな。次の依頼だ。焦らず一休みしてから取り掛かろう。
And the other one is Antique Lanterns. I need 140. Doesn't get that in one mission. Okay, what do you want? Huh. Okay, Japanese servant? Okay. I'll just go Muramasa? Okay, so I have enough to limit break one of these. At least I'll do that later. Give me.
まだまだ未熟者ですが頑張ります。要支援接続。要支援接続。要支援接続。今のうちに準備白兵戦行きます。
いいっす。いいぜ。
She knows.
縁を切り定めを切り業を切り我をもたたんつむかり村正すなわち宿業からの解放なり。
Well, that's pretty.
やります。あとしぞ。ここでまっすぐそこです。
いくつになってもこれだけはな。いいぜ。
誇りにかけて。
縁を切り定めを切り業を切り我をもたたんつむかり村正すなわち宿業からの解放なり。ああや
やります。
いいぜ。
下がっているようにここでまっす
八重が
ぐ足を狙います。
Yeah, okay. Oh, Hita.
ああや隠居したいんだね。あ、よく見ておきな。八重がおまけだ。持ってきな。武器の所存は十分だ。単ぞ。ああや縁を切り定めを切り業を切り我をもたたんつむかり村正すなわち宿業からの解放なり。
当然とはいえ嬉しいものですね。皆さんのおかげです。
Yeah, just ignore that. One moment. Yeah. Okay. Okay, a man. Mermos is a man.
出陣します。総員構えてください。要請接続。やだな。戦いですか。早書きですよカルウェナ。
一
圧倒しま
切いいぜ。過分を捨て重さを捨て早きを捨ててめえをした活目しやがれ。剣の鼓動ここにあり。
誇りに負けてないぞ。撃てマルミアドワー
よく見ておきな。
ド。やりますにかけて。
八重が
足を狙います。
Well, I wasn't expecting that to kill.
圧倒しまけないぞ。
おうよ。
輝きここでまっす
構え
Okay, apparently kill off it for whatever the fourth one was.
鍛造の水
要請接続。今のうちに準備。
いいぜ。最後いいぜ。
ないぞ。
縁を切り定めを切り業を切り我をもたたんつむかり村正すなわち宿業からの解放なり。
圧倒します。
構えランド。
先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
お互いの安全のためだ。インフォメーションは見ておいてくれ。次の依頼だ。焦らず一休みしてから取り掛かろう。さらにいいものをもらってしまった。この旅館有料企業の疑いがある。さらにいいものをもらってしまった。次の依頼だ。焦らず一休みしてから取り掛かろう。やったぞマスタ
Oh,
ー。
that is a lot.
事件発生だ。これはボーナスの予感。
Yeah, I'm gonna have to end there then. After this one last thing, though. One place.
調子が良くなるとはちょっと違うな。少し以前の感覚に戻った気がする。生きているのに過去に戻るというのもおかしな話だけど。
そろそろクエスト
Not
にも。
enough for his fourth stage.
ところでミッションってなんか手に入ったっすか？後で自慢していいっすよ。
Oh, I still need 150 more. Is that on heavy? Okay, that's silver and... Okay. I'll just do that. This one once more. That should be enough. Wait. Enhance one of them first.
やあ、いら。
Oh, I really should update my, the port. team,
What?
squad, whatever. How much are the lowest ones? Oh, there. Get that too.
お試し斬りだアホ一夜の刀に
ここやります
おうよ
輝きここでまっすぐ熱を帯びなさい、運命をかけた戦いであれば熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズですか。今のうちに準備
いいぜ
圧倒します。
縁を切り定めを切り業を切り我をも立たんつむかり村正すなわち宿業からの解放なりおうよ
誇り
よく見
にかけて
ておきな近寄らせ
そこです。
八重が
白兵戦行きます。
よく見ておきな
ですから
過分を捨て重さを捨て早きを捨ててめえをした活目しやがれ剣の鼓動ここにあり握り飯だよ隠居したいんだな悪くねえと思うんだな
誇りにかけて
過分を捨て重さを捨て早きを捨ててめえをした活目せやれ剣の鼓動ここにあり
輝き
いいぜ
もちろんやります。
おまけだ持ってきな
ここでまっす
出直してきな巻き藁の代わりにもなりやしねえ
Okay, hopefully that's enough. Wait, that's gonna be what enough.
ふと思ったんだがこれっていいものをもらってしまった。次の依頼だ。焦らず一休みしてから取り掛かろ
That's not a number.
う。次の依頼だ。焦らず一休みしてから取り掛かろう。
ぐ。ようこそレオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチの今日
強くなった。栄養がすごい。
Final Ascension, here we go.
最終ボーナスをいただいてしまった。こんなにいい報酬はお姫様の SP をした時以来だ。ありがとう。これからもよろしく。いろいろバイトをしてきたけどサーバント業は性に合ってると思うんだ。きついけど甲斐のある仕事。覚えがありすぎる。
Alright, then there we go.
ありがとう。お返しはできるだけ近いうちに忘れずにするよ。
His eyebrows look really thick there. Okay, that'll be all.
そろそろクエストに戻る？
Enjoyed.
いいよ。
Toodaloo.
その代わり戻ってきたらまた新しい話を聞かせてほしいな。